Hello, hello. So sorry to be a few minutes late after I had to reschedule from this morning. This afternoon we had a little bit of technical difficulty. And again, I will be right with you. I'm just waiting for a few people to see if they get logged in. So, see who comes along with me today. We have a new stamp set to play with and a few dies. So I think I'm going to end up pulling up the mini boss for us to play with. Let me get us a little bit of information out here for you. You'll hear the pitter-patter of little feet. Little drummers in the house. I'm gathering some items for us to play with today. And you'll hear some Western in the background. Mr. Bosley is watching Western. Pitter-patter feet is drummer. I've had some company on and off today. This afternoon, this morning, Joanne was here. This afternoon, got to see a little bit of Beverly Clayton. Hey, Dee. So is Mr. Jace watching with us? So I know that, let me know if you're on. I know this is an odd time, so folks may be catching on the replay. So I'll we'll start later and we will just get going. So this is Carolyn Bosley. You're watching through the Inky Gatherings Facebook group. And items that we're going to be working with today are new colors and new stamp set and some dies. And anything you see, hey, Miss Beverly, anything you see, you'll be able to order with me. You can go to inkygatherings.stampingup.net. This is the code, and it's valid through the 24th. And then, of course, we'll set up a new code. But if you have more than or $150 or more, you don't use a code. You get your own hostess rewards and things like that. So I'm going to move that out of the way just a little bit and show you the stamp set. It is a photopolymer set. So you use them on the clear blocks. This is the set. Isn't that wonderful? Has so many great sayings with it. It's got the flowers, of course, and then the big sending, smiles across the miles, all the good luck your way, sunshine to brighten your day, love and big hugs, birthday wishes, a note of thanks, a card to say hello, or comfort and strength. I think those are great. Now, what the good thing about this also is you can cut the sending out, okay, of a color, or stamped, and then you can also cut out what we call the shadow of sending to go behind it. We also have the flower stems here, okay, that's those three. And then you have all the little flowers that can be cut out, and the leaves and things like that. Hello, here I am, Cobb. You also have the banners that you can use and have pieces cut out or cut out pieces after you have stamped the different sayings. So I think we're going to really enjoy this today. Let me pull. I'm just getting my products in. and getting them going. So we're going to be using, I think, Sweet Sorbet. And we'll use the Orchid Oasis. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. We've got some white, and we're going to be using some green also, but I don't know. Let me look. I don't think it's going to be the Parakeet Party, although I'm having to tell you, all these new colors are fantastic. Dynamite! I love them. I love them. So, I'm going to use those, and I'm going to pull down, I think, Granny Apple Green, for me to use a little bit of green on the cards, okay? So, we're going to do, normally I will start with a white base and then go to a color layer and so forth. We're going to do a little bit of opposite that today. We're actually going to start with the color base. I'm going to be using this Orchid Oasis. I'm scoring at 4 1/4, and I will cut it at 5 1/2. Okay. Then, while I'm cutting, I'm going to go ahead and cut the Sweet Sorbet, but I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. My layers are going to be the same. Don't worry, your layers will be the same. I'm scoring this at 5 1/2, and then I am cutting it at 4 1/4. Okay, cutting it at 4 1/4. Now I've already got some. Let's see what size layers I have here for us to use today. It looks like I have. It's going to be anyway. 3 3/4. So I'm glad I had the trimmer out to do just a little bit of shaving. 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. And let me see what the other two I have are. Oh, well, I have 2 envelopes. And then we need 2 for the inside. And we'll do those the same way. We will use 3 3/4. And that will also be by 5. So we have our insides and our outside. And then I've got a couple pieces that we're just going to use as pieces. Excuse me, for die cutting. My goodness, that was some allergy things going on. Hey, Miss Sharon. So, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's just say, I really don't know. But we're going to figure it out. Let's start with this. I'm going to start with the Orchid Oasis. I know I normally have a... Thanks, Bev. Thanks, Goff. I normally have a sample ready for you, but I thought, I really didn't do a project on my desk Tuesday night because we weren't able to do anything Tuesday night, and I ended up doing the Roll the Dice Challenge Thursday. So, let's see. So, we have this one scored, and we have our piece that we will stamp on the inside, or use for the inside, our piece for the outside, and we're going to open this up just a little bit. I tell you, while I'm thinking about it, I am going to go ahead and stamp my branding, and we will get that signed off on just so we don't forget. I am selling some cards, so I'm using the Angel stamp that has the Stampin' Up copyright trademark. So that's why I'm doing that. And then let's see what we can do. And we're going to do some die cutting also. Okay. So, taking away my plastic sheet for a moment off of that. Oh, these are that new sticky, or not that new sticky, but they are new, so they are sticky. Okay, that one. And I think, let's just go ahead and pull out one more. So we can have two different stems on the card base. Now, okay. So, here we go. I think I'm okay. This is my good base here, but I'm going to, since it says photopolymer, and it's a new stamp too, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my stamping mat. And I am going, oh, did you see? Did you see? And you didn't stop me. No, you didn't stop me. Hey, Miss Karen. Hey, Miss Karen. I like this one too. And as a demonstrator, this was one of the ones that we were able to pre-order. So I said I just really like the sayings across and so forth. Let me clean that since I used the Orchid Oasis instead of my green. And like I said, I really like the parakeet, but it's just a little bright for my stems. I don't want them quite as bright, okay? So we're just going to ink that up. And I don't know what I want to do. Let's do that. Oh, that's dark, isn't it? Boy, that is dark. So then, but that's okay. I mean, we're using it. Pulling in one of my scrap sheets here because I want to see how that will stamp the second haul. Okay, we're going to quickly stamp off. We're going to come back with just a little bit there. But then we're coming back with our, I like it. I do believe. It's going to be pretty, I think. Okay, and we'll close the screen up so I don't do the same thing with the flowers that I did with the stem. Oh, I know. Has everybody started going through the catalog and seeing what they just can't have? I saw we had a few comments. Not a lot, but we had a few comments on some things that people were wanting. And Bev, you were talking about markers. I don't know if you were talking about the markers for blending, the blender markers, the stamping blends, or if you were talking about, oh my, is that not pretty? Oh, yes, it is. The blending markers, or if you were talking about the markers for, the stamp and write markers. So I tell you, I'm loving the stamping blend markers. I love them. Oh, I'm liking these too. I just have to tell you. Yeah. It's getting better weather and everything now. Folks are going to have to start coming and stamping with me more. I do have someone coming next week, so I'll have a surprise stamper next week in the house. So I may do once or twice a month again. It sort of got to where it was every day in the warm weather days, which is fine. I'm looking at my stamps here. These are just all so fun and gorgeous that I'm just Trying to decide what will go where and which will be best. I stamped those a little close together, but we're still going to make it work. I know we can. I know we can. I'm reaching up. For those of you who've been here, if you hear little, sometimes drawers are below me. Then we have stamp pads in front of me. I have, oh, that's going to be fun. I have blocks, and I have punches to the right of me, ribbon to the left of me. So I'm just surrounded by my stuff. Hey, Miss Faye, you snuck in here on me. I was concentrating so much that I did not see you. Okay, Beb, you're liking the Stampin' Right markers. Okay. Oh, look. Look, look, look. So then, my, oh my. And I actually think, as we walk through this, see, it's one of those maker choice things. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit more. I want to make it 3.5. So I think I'm going to cut 1/4 off of each side. But then I need a full half off the top. Oh, yes, I do. And then, oh yeah, just right. I'm grabbing some paper. I don't know exactly which one it's going to be yet, so I'm pulling the pile of paper. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I know, I know. It'll be a, oh, looky there. Or, let's try a little bit of the Parakeet DSP. And I think it will be fine under there. So this ended up being 3.5 by, how did it end up being? 3.25 by 4.5. So, I'm going to try it. We may not like it, and I may have to use this for something else, but I think we're good. I didn't cut it right though, so let's see. Let's get back on track, Carolyn. This needs to be 3.5. I'm definitely saving those papers. And okay, I'm cutting it at 5, and then let's see what I need to cut it down to. Because I think, oh yeah, I need to come off 1/4. But no more than that. Look at how that is going to make this pop. Hey, Miss Cindy. Cindy says she is, oh, mopping the floor. Shoo. Let's not talk about work during playtime. Okay, I have a little bit of rough edge, so it's telling me I'm needing to change my blade. So once I get off here, I will change my blade. So I think, oh, I'm liking these colors together. Look how good these, want to do mine? I'm sure you're talking about mopping the floors, right? Yeah. Oh, look, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Now, let's do one more thing. I am actually not going to bring the Big Boss in, but I am just pulling out a piece or the Time Worn embossing folder. I'll show you what I'm going to do though. And I'm just putting half of the front half in the folder, okay? Front half into the folder. And I'm going to run it through. Takes me a minute to get it going here. Get everything set up on it. And it's not going to do lots, it's going to do more, okay? So look, it just adds that extra little oomph, okay? So I do think that when I get done, I am going to be crooked, putting this one at a crooked level, and this one will be too. And then these will be popped up. But before I do that, I want to decide on my sending. So here's what I was going to show you. Let me pull away my sending. Here's my scrap sheet on it. Yeah, it's going to fit nicely. And I think I am going to stamp. Need my bigger block, a little bit wider block. Let's lay that down and then me stamp it. Yes, that's much better. Thank you. And see, it's just all about playing and putting colors together that you like. Now I'm going to pull. Oh, well, I'll just tell you, if anybody's inspired, yes, if you feel inspired and don't have anywhere to clean, yeah, come on over. Although, Miss Pat does a pretty good job for me, I'm here to tell you. Okay, sending. And I really, let's see. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm stamping off once. Then I'm coming back and stamping that again. And I think you'll see my reasoning why I am going to do two things. We're going to open up our die cuts. This is the solid one that I showed you. This is the wording. Now, we're going to see if, I'll tell you what, sometimes I just can't hardly get them off of the sticky tape for the first time. So we are going to get that placed on there. Okay. And what are we going to use? We should have washi tape here somewhere. Oh, it slid right as I was putting it on, so I gotta move it back. Okay. This is a skinny one if you're wanting. Now, most people would just put it on the paper they want to use. And run it through. I'm getting a little boss up here. Oh, drummer is jumping again. He's wanting more treats, and the answer is no. So since my answer is no, just beware that he may be very vocal about that here in a moment. Maybe that's where Jace is learning to be so vocal sometimes, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, I'm not getting rid of this because I may want to use that paper again. This is first try with this one, so I'm just not sure. We will see if it works out for us. I just laid down the other block. There it is. There it is. I'm on paper, it feels like. If you have a silicone mat, you can put it under here too, and it'll help keep this from moving. And I'm going to be cutting out one more in just a moment. So, oh, but it looks like it has done wonderfully. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now see, I stamped it in that light, remember? So, and here's why I did that. You knock these off. Have this ready. Let's cut another piece that is not, let's find my, here it is. So, this one you don't have to worry about moving as long as it stays on your paper, okay? On your cardstock. See how quick. Oh, I know, Faye. It looks like the magnetic plate is going to be great. I just, you know, I'm the older one of the bunch here, so I'm still used to the, just used to washi tape and taping that sucker down. So we have this. Oh, and you know, I really should have used the adhesive on this. Let me, too late now. Let's just see what we can do here. I don't want to waste this. So, I'm gonna find my silicone mat. And I mean, I'm not squeezing at all. I'm letting this come out. It's going to be placed. And when it's placed, we're done. Okay, I'm not going to be scooting it or anything, because more than likely if I do, I'll have glue everywhere. And if I do, I'll clean it up oh see, that come out way too much. I'll, on my scrap sheet here, fold it over so I don't get glue everywhere else. There we go. Okay. Now, here's what we're doing. This is our shadow piece, if you remember. So, I'm laying this up. See, I got glue, but that's okay. That's in a spot to where I will be able to clean it up, I do believe. A hold of it here. There we go. Got that off. So, move your silicone mat. Pull this back on here. Look at the difference placing the shadow on there makes. What do you think? What does everybody think? Hello? Okay. You can put it down here. And I really think this is where I'm going to be placing it. So, first thing I need to do, let's think about this. So, I think I'm just quickly using some, and I'm not going all the way to the edge on this because oh, let's see if I can get that off without making much problem, because I need to balance it just a little bit more. See, I hadn't stuck my tape, I hadn't burnished my adhesive down. Yeah, I know I'm going in circle, aren't I? But that's okay. Yay! I'm going to pop this one up. So, I want to make sure that I'm where I want to be. And I need each edge to be just a little off. And I didn't do it again. So, straighten it up. I know, I'm particular. I'm not particular about my straight edges, but I'm particular about my crazy cuts. What can I say? What can I say? Okay. Now let's find some pop-up dots, which would be known professionally as dimensionals. Okay. And I didn't even pull out my pick tool to get these off. Just so excited about how it's going to look. And look at the other side of this paper. I mean, you can't go wrong with the new papers. Okay, so we're just going to put it down. And again, that layer's raised. So I really think I like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. So on this one, Let's see how this happens. To go. Okay. So then, just to get a little filler in areas, there is a couple other little stamps on here. Let's just see what it does to... I know I'm popped up. I know I am, so this may mess up on me, and it'll be my fault if it does, but still going to try it. Okay, they're dark, so I'm inking off one time. Oh yeah. I just want some background without it being too much. Okay? Without it being too much. And I know you think I'm crazy, but up close, I think you'd see. It's just got a little bit too much white because I want my saying. I really want the saying to go on the inside. Okay? One more right around here. I think that's what I want. Then, I think that's it on that one. Now let's find the stamps again and see what saying I want. Sending you, or sending, comfort and strength, a card to say hello, a note of thanks, birthday wishes, love and big hugs, sunshine to brighten your day, all the good luck your way, smiles across the miles. I think I want to use comfort and strength. I just got to find it. Or, sunshine. Oh, this is terrible. I can't see today. Let's just put it back on here so I can tell which one is what. I like the smiles across the miles, but I also want comfort and strength. I think comfort and strength is what it's going to be. Excuse me. Oh, we have the paper here somewhere to use for that, remember? Don't know where it is, but we have it. Oh. Yeah, right here. So, I think, even though it says sending on the front, okay, because I have a large area on the inside of this, I'm looking for my stamp because I think I'm going to use the word sending again. And it will be the dark color. No. Change my mind. It will be the light color. Yes. And then in the dark will be comfort and strength. I didn't hardly have it. It's curved just a tad, but I think that is going to be fine. So fine. And then, you know me, this is one of those cards I could keep building and building and building some more. So we're going to go with the Granny Apple Green again. Stamp off a little bit. Turning it at an angle there. And then I'm going to look for that looks pretty cool myself. I hope you do. And the next thing I will do is close up these ink pads. And, oh, I skipped. There we go. What do you think? Oh, it's okay, Judy. We're going. Glad you can make it. And I do know there is another little center I need to use. There we are. I need to use for that flower. And again, we're just going to stamp off so that it is contrasting light from in the center. Let's hope I get a little, yeah, I got a little enough color. Yeah, you guys have to let me know when you're popping on, because Facebook is not necessarily showing me you're here like they were in the past. So, let's see. We have, ooh, that dropped a stamp on me. Let's see what type of, I just might like the little rhinestones on this one. Oh, you know, I'm back to using the iridescent. They look so pretty on a card. They just do. So let's see what we come up with. 1, 2, 3, and that one's not going to be there. Sorry. That one is going to be there. Oh, that's not good, because that means I'm going to end up adding 2 more. Yes, it does. But that's okay, because I just can't have, I have to have those odd numbers. There we go. There we go. There we go. So what have we done today? We have shadow layered with the die cuts. We have stamped off to get the light dark using the same color. We use DSP, a coordinating, well, it's not the same color, but complementary, I think that's the word, DSP. We also used an embossing folder on the front to add just some texture and just add a little bit more. And then, of course, we finished it off on the inside. We did the branding on the back. So, I hope you have enjoyed. So, while we are here, I am going to make another card. I know we've been on a while, but I'm going to change over to Sweet Sorbet. Right. And again, we're going to show how simple. There's my envelope for that one. It just helps everything pop, even though this was not the same color stem. So, because I did the stamping on and off. Thanks, Cobb. Okay, so we have, again, an inside layer and an outside layer. And this time, let me pull some papers and see what we might have. Excuse me. Wow. Wow, wow. We may have to cut something from that. And I'm just flipping. Look at these papers. Sorry, you weren't seeing me, but I am just loving these papers. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh my. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? But not today. Not today. Let's see. I want to, let's try. Let's open this one up and try this bad boy. What do you think? Oh, take a look. We'll see how that looks. Clean this off just a tad, just a tad. All I'm doing is cleaning off camera. So, that looks pretty. That went really light when I stamped that off, that's for sure. Oh, not good. Turn the page over. Apparently, there was some not so good. Just getting some lines and twigs along the bottom. Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, then we are going to, we better clean these really well, especially since we used the Orchid or Oasis, Orchid Oasis color, because then we are going to really be mixing and matching some colors. Because I think with this glimmer paper here that matches that color, I think that would be great. We're going to stamp the flowers, but then after we stamp them, let's maybe pop some up. To show yes, that's what I think. So, let's see how it works out. Let's just see how it works out for us. It's only paper, right? So there we go. I think that's straight. Good. Sending. Now, we are going to, this is the one we're going to work with popping up. So that's dark underneath. That's okay. Excuse me. It's just underneath. Then oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. another little flower here somewhere. Here he be. And I just keep going, I know. Isn't it me that says sometimes? Hey, there you go. Like it, Bev, like it. Okay, so let me find my center here. I think that's going to be dark. Stamp it off one time, maybe. Yay. Now I'm just looking for my centers as we go. I hope everybody is enjoying all the posts that's been going on and all the cards. They are great. So I know I have. I appreciate it. Oh, looky there. So now all I'm going to do here on this one is that. There we go. That's all we need on the inside other than the verse. Now, but here is going to be the kicker. No. We need, what if we say, I don't know. I don't know what I want. What if we do, let me find my little scratch of white. That's my envelope for this one. Let's see. I think I've got my scratch of white right here. Yes. So. I think, what if we use this, not white. Let's think about this for a moment. We've already got the sending. Okay, here is the, let's get the cleaner again. I love these flowers. They are just, the colors and everything is just so easy to do. I'll do it this way. Maybe it will go down straighter for me. Oh, there we go. So now if we do this, and I don't know if it's going to work or not. Don't know if the colors will be exactly what we need. So we'll just do 2 different ones and decide. How's that? So, close this up. Now, we need a couple things here that we're working with. I think this, I have such hopes for this one. Okay. Okay. Now I just have to look around until I find. Ha ha ha, Red Robin. Oh my word, it's been a while since I've done that one. So let's just pop this one up right here. Okay. Do we have another one? No, I don't think I want another one on there. However, I do need to move that back over there so I don't lose it. Oh, yep, I didn't put my tape down on it to hold it. Let's see. Okay, I may have moved it a little bit, but I think we're good. Now, give me just a moment and let me try something here. I hope you guys enjoy just seeing me. Well, I have some other, I know, Cobby, but I don't know. I have another Bible verse that I'm wanting to put on the inside. So that's why I'm wondering about popping. I just want to try this. And if it doesn't work, then I'll put it on the inside. Yeah, I know, it's okay. I'm fussy cutting it, but it's okay. I don't like it because it does not cut out like the banner does, I think is what it is. No. So, I think this. is going to go there. I'm telling you, the stamp and seal, you do not have to use nearly as much with it. Now, I'm going to go old school, go a little rogue, because I just looked at this, and this reminds me of a meadow of flowers. And a meadow doesn't have to be pristine and everything in its place. So, and I saw where my scissors are a little rough on that bottom. And this card, I did not use the embossing folder to get some rough or texture. So guess what? Just along the bottom edge. I'm not doing it on the sides or anything like that. Just that bottom edge. Let me get my fuzzies up. Now, I'm going to try holding this up and letting you see what you think. Excellent, Cindy. It's offered as an individual stamp set and dies, or you can order it as a bundle at 10% off. Excellent. Yeah, love these, love these. Next group order will be going out around the 25th, but you can order it anytime. Anybody can order it anytime and get it. But look at that. This is an old tool. We can't get it anymore. Sorry, but it's just, I keep it hanging around. I keep it hanging around. So, should add parakeet there, because we did do a little bit of the parakeet, didn't we? Yes, we did. I need to burnish this one just a tad. I think they're great cards, even if I do say so myself. But it shows you some, you know, how versatile and how you can change up a card or stamp set just by changing colors, changing area, or, you know, the landscape versus the portrait. This is, I mean, very few flowers compared to this. We used both the die cut and both on this one, the die cut detailed and the shadowing. So it's just, I'm really pleased with this stamp set and dies. And this was the first time I had used and stamped with it. So you were able to see how easy it maneuvered. Okay, I was pretty impressed, which of course it's Stampin' Up. Why am I not going to be impressed? So please feel free to come shop with me. I know I've got another die cut laying around here somewhere. The sending, there we go. Let me get it in here. Shop with me at any time. Ask me questions. I actually had someone come by today with a couple dies, and they just weren't for sure how they worked, and that's okay. I was glad that I was able to help them figure it out. So it is. And again, the color coordination for Stampin' Up, it's just tremendous. You just don't get any better with the color coordination than what we've got. Okay. So I'm trying to just maneuver these here so you can see everything. And then I've been on here a while. I'm not going to post, or I'm not going to take time to write up the dimensions at the moment, but I will when we get off the live, and I'll get all the pictures posted with the dimensions. So you can see what we've done. Hello, Miss Caitlin. So there you have it. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being here. So please leave me questions in the comments, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Okay? Have a great afternoon, and don't forget, start posting those Stampin' Up! Your projects and your cards. Keep posting them. Thanks. Bye-bye.